What's going on, my fragrance family? Hope you guys are doing great. As always, you know it's your boy Shemo back at it again with another video. Guys, I do hope that this video finds you in good health. In this channel, we talk about fragrances, lifestyle, and how to use the art of fragrance to attract the woman of your dreams. So if you're new to this channel, you happen to be passing by for the first time, and you like fragrance reviews and unboxing of fragrances, I ask that you stop for a moment, watch a video, drop a like on a video, and if you take anything of interest or substance from any one of my videos, then consider subscribing to the channel as well, because it does help the channel to grow, and it also ensures that whenever I upload a video, you get it straight to your phone and you can come and rock with your boy, and also just be a part of the Shemo Fragrance family. It is a growing family on YouTube, guys, and you know I welcome you all. As you can see in front of me, I have a lot of fragrances. Now I'm going to speak specifically about 7 fragrances from the house of Afnan. So if you guys like or are interested in fragrances from that house, then you know what to do. Stick around for a moment. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you who knows me, know what I'm all about already. For those of you who don't, the name is Shemo, and on this channel we talk fragrances and how to use fragrances to attract the woman of your dream, because fragrances, they play a very integral role in one's life, and thus allowing that person to be more attractive to attract the opposite sex. So without any further ado, let's go into the discussion today, and I promise you I won't make this video too long. So the first one I have on the list is this one, Amouage Jubilation 25. How does this one smell? Well, this one is ambery, it is sweet, and it is woodsy, and it is also a fruity fragrance as well. And the clone for this one, it is Supremacy Noir. Now, which of these smells better in my opinion? Definitely Amouage Jubilation 25, because this one, it is richer and it is sexier. This one, it is sweet and woodsy and fruity as well, and the amber note comes off very pronounced in this fragrance. But this one just smells a lot better. Worse in the dry down, this one stays on skin forever and a day. So I'll grade these fragrances based on performance, smell, and price. This one, the performance is through the roof, 12 plus hours going down to 20 hours you get with this one. And this is not a slouch as well. The performance is great, but this one has much better performance than the clone. When it comes on to the smell, this one smells much better. This one, it is not that sharp and crisp like the Jubilation 25, but this one does smell really good. When it comes on to the price, this is where the clone really shines, because what these clone houses do is that they make inspired fragrances from popular fragrances and sell it at a very cheap price. Sometimes they're a miss and sometimes they're a hit. All of these here, they're definitely hits because they smell like the OG. Some more close than others. So back to the matter at hand. So this one, you can get it for $28, and this one is for $340. So the decision is yours, which one you want to go with, if you have the buck to spend for something sexy, or if you just want the scent profile that smells like the OG but has very good performance as well, but is just not the original. So the decision is yours, but for me specifically, I love this one more. The next one we have on the list is Silver Mountain Water by Creed. How does this one smell? This one is green, this one is citrusy, this one is musky and woodsy. And the clone is Supremacy in Heaven. Now, this one, they do smell alike. And I do love both of these fragrances because their performances are not bad. Their performances are great, and when they dry down to a sexy woodsy scent, both fragrances. But again, if you sit down and you decide to distinguish between the scents that these two fragrances has, then you will understand and you will know that the OG of this one is much better than this one. This one is sexier, and for me specifically, this one lasts longer on my skin, even though the performances with both fragrances are great. So again, the OG is my preferred fragrance. But don't get it twisted, guys. These clones, they're super amazing. Now the other one on the list is a very favorite fragrance of mine, and this one is Ultra Male. You know how I love this one, guys. This has forever been in my collection, and it will always be, because this one is sexy with the cardamom and the lavender note. This one is fruity and aromatic, and I love this. This one also, it is a clone. It smells like Ultra Male, but not so sexy. It is sexy, you know, guys, but not so much. Definitely not so much. This one lacks a lot of character, but it does smell like this one, but it lacks a lot of character. So again, I love Ultra Male more. And the price ranges, this one is for about $84, and again, this one is under $30. So that's what we're looking at, guys. The other one that we have on the list is Interlude Man by the House of Amouage. So this one, man, guys, this is an ambery, smoky, spicy, woodsy fragrance. So if you like those notes, this is a fragrance that you need to get in your collection. When it comes down to performance, this one is stunning. This one, up to 20 hours I get with this one on skin, and clothing, it's even longer. Very good fragrance, guys, and I'm happy that I got this one in my collection to actually test it against its clone, which is Supremacy Incense. Now this one, as the name suggests, it does have amber, it is smoky as well, and it does give off a Interlude Man vibe. But again, I like this one more. And it's not because they're the OG, but it's just that they're better smelling fragrance than the clone. Even though the clones smell amazing, but these, especially this one, better, guys. So when it comes on to pricing, this one very expensive, $360, and this one is about $25. So very cheap, but smells very, very good. So performance with this one, not a slouch. Performance with this one, not a slouch as well, but this one is better. When it comes down to the smell, this one smells richer, sexier, and deeper and darker than this one. So for the love of incense and wood and smoke, this is the fragrance that you need to go with. Or go get the clone if you want the same scent profile. Now the other one that we have on the list, guys, is a heavy hitter. This one is Initio Oud for Greatness. Now this is one of the best oud fragrance on the market. This one is spicy, it is oud, it is metallic, this one is musky. It also has the tobacco and the leather note. So if you are a fan of these type of notes in fragrances, then this one is a very good one that you're going to need to get. It is very expensive. This one is for about $390. And the clone is Supremacy in Oud. Now this one smells really, really good. I like this one. It is very, very close to Oud for Greatness. And if I should rate these fragrances from 1 to 10, I would say this is a 10 and this is a 9. That is how close they are, because they're sexy. The oud note is so dominant, and the tobacco and the leather note is present in both of these fragrances. They're high on the spices, and that makes them so sexy. But again, this one is the champion. This one is just very, very, very close behind. But they're two amazing fragrances, guys. This one is for about $56. So if you want to get the same scent DNA as Oud for Greatness, just go ahead and get Supremacy in Oud, because you will not be disappointed, because it's a very good fragrance. And performances, this one is through the roof and this one follows closely. The smell, they're almost the same, but this sexier to me, richer, and the oud in this one is just more dominant, more pronounced. This one lacks a little bit of character that this one has through the roof. So by all means, guys, you do the maths and you go for the one that best suits your need. But for me specifically, I love this one more, but this one, not a slouch. So get this one if you like the same scent profile and you don't want to pay this amount. Now the final one that we have on the list, guys, is Creed Aventus. This is it. Now this one, it is fruity, leathery, woodsy, it is musky and citrusy, and it has this wonderful tropical vibe, sexy tropical vibe with the pineapple in this fragrance. Now the clone for this one is not actually one clone, it is actually two. But I'll tell you which one is the best and which one you should get. Now these are the two clones, Supremacy Silver and Not Only You Intense, and they're both from Afnan. So which of these two fragrances is the best inspired version of Creed Aventus? I would say off the bat it is this one, Not Only You Intense. This one is richer and sexier to me. The pineapple note and also the incense and the woodsiness and the leather comes across better in this fragrance than the Supremacy Silver. This one is for about $28 and this one is for $50. So when it comes down to the price variation, this one is a little bit more expensive than the Supremacy Silver, and this one performs better for me. The performance is great with this one. It is almost on par with Creed Aventus. That is how potent this one is. Sexy pineapple note, guys. This one, it is so sexy and I love it. It is a very good clone of Creed Aventus, but you know the OG stands alone, stands by itself. This one, very expensive. This one is almost $500. Guys, I suggest you one thing. If you want to go for a bottle of Creed Aventus, go and get it now, because the prices, they're not going down. The prices for Creed Aventus, it just keeps going up. This fragrance, it is so successful that all these houses, they want to mimic this fragrance because of its success. So go and get yourself a bottle and keep it, because it is a fragrance that is going to be around for a very long time. So guys, these two fragrances right here, I suggest you, this one is nice as well, don't get me wrong, this is nice and sexy as well, and the smell is great, but it's just that this one smells better. So if I should recommend you to go with one of these fragrances in representation of Creed Aventus, it would be Supremacy Not Only You Intense, because it is much sexier and it performs better in my opinion. 7 fragrances from the Supremacy line from Afnan. These are the only Supremacy fragrances that they currently have on the market, and I decided that I wanted them all because I wanted to test them against the OGs and see what they have to offer. So guys, these, they're amazing. So don't get me wrong, not because I rate the original better means that these fragrances are slouch. They're not slouches, they perform great and they have good long-lasting power, and they project and they garner compliment. So whenever you're buying fragrances, guys, always try your best to see if you can test the fragrance first before you buy. But if you're gonna blind buy, then I wish you the best. But these fragrances, guys, they're so sexy and they get you compliments. So choose what you like, buy what you like, and take whatever I say to you with a grain of salt, because it is my personal opinion on these fragrances. Yours might differ, but believe me when I tell you, I've tested them down to the T, so I know which one is better in my eyes. So thanks for watching my videos, guys, and as always, you know it's your boy Shemo. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for future videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, guys.